Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much. It's so good to have you here. You're welcome to the Civilized Presence, and you are in the right place at the right time. We are just waiting for 1 minute for our guests to get here. Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you today? Happy Monday. I hope that you had a fantastic weekend. So, right, my guest is right here. We're about to bring him. Good morning. Hello, Kingsley. Good morning. Hello. Hello, sis.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello. Good day, ma.
How are you? I think your camera is kind of facing the other side. Can you turn it around, please? Your camera.
Okay. You said
Can you see it?
what happened to the
Can
camera?
you change it? Your camera is facing the other way. Hello. Good morning, Coach BC. It's so good to have you here. Good morning, Joanne. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Good morning. You're welcome to the Civilized Presence, guys, and you are in the right place at the right time. Perfect.
Is the
I
cam?
can see you clearly right now. Thank you. So, if this is your very first session with us, we really appreciate you being here. Welcome. Thank you. We're here every Mondays and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Hello, Coco. Thank you so much for being here. Could you do us a favor and just comment in the box below and let us know where you're calling in from? And we are ready to get this party started. Good morning, Osage. Thank you for being here. Can you comment in the box below where you're calling from? We just want to be able to acknowledge you. I can see a lot more people trying to get online. And if you're not on my personal page, I really do apologize because I might not be able to see you right away. But we love you and thank you for being here. Good morning. Thank you. So, you are welcome to the Civilized Presence, and we are here every Mondays and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Now you can join every Mondays and Fridays on my page or on my Facebook page, which is So Unique Expert. Good morning, Shegu Manuel. Thank you so much for being here. We're also on Instagram, and you can be a part of us. It's So Unique Expert on Instagram as well. Thank you so much for being here. We got this session started in the month of April, and it has been a lot of fun, guys. Thank you for all of your support. I have to apologize that we were not here on Friday and on Monday would notice that I was away for the live event, okay, the IMC John Maxwell live event. Good morning, Nee. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning, Osagir from Benin City. Thank you so much for being here. So I had to take a break because a lot of times we were having sessions and I just couldn't be here. But I really did miss all of you. Okay, so but the last session that we had was last week Saturday, and we had Juan Ho from Malaysia who was talking to us about goal setting and civility, and that was a lot of fun. So I really do appreciate all of you for being here, and this is session number 31. Hello, Tokomoyo from South Africa, girl. Thank you. It looks like we're so popular. We're going global today. We have Canada on the line. We
Yeah,
have
we're going
Nigeria. We
global.
have South Africa. This is fun, guys. Thank you so much. And I got a lot of feedbacks and messages, and people were asking, Louisa, what happened? We didn't see you on Friday. Now I have to apologize. It's because I was at the IMC event. Did I miss you? Of course I did. So I questions. Okay, I'm still having a lot of calls trying to get on my phone. Every time we do not start right at 9:30, trust me, we have calls and messages coming in. Hello, Helen from Canada. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Emmanuel Tagoy. Please let me know where you're calling from. I love you guys. You are amazing. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you. So if this is your very first time, this is the Civilized Presence, and this series really started with a focus to helping restore civility through meaningful and constructive conversations. And hello, Jacqueline Moore. Thank you so much for joining from Florida. Thank you. So we started this in the month of April, and we have really been trying to break it down into tiny little bits because we had a lot of questions from different people wanting to know what is civility and what does it take for us to be civil? Is it just for a few special people? Do we have to receive some kind of special treatment? But I am here to let you know that being civil is as easy as saying please and thank you. Is as easy as saying good morning. My first question to you would be, did you smile to anybody today? When you're coming to work, or I don't know, some of you at home, did you get a chance to say hello? So being responsible and continuously easing the experience of the people around you, that is what civility is. And this is why we created this forum where we can learn every day how we can foster civility in different contexts, bring it to the home, the community, and it has been a lot of fun. Good morning, Anejo from Abuja, Nigeria. Thank you so much for being here. Now, when we started for the month of May, we had the Global Civility Awareness Month, and we had 31 days challenge. That was great. For the month of June, we had the Kindness Challenge with Jacqueline Moore. She's somewhere on the line, and that was fantastic from Kindness Community. She was here with us, and she's also the president of the Civility Center right now. Congratulations, Jacqueline. And for the month of July, we're working with the different rules of civility. And for this month of August, the main focus is really on the young people, the young adults, families, and parents. And that's what we're doing this month because we know that the young people are going back to school very soon. So we thought it's important for us to have a few sessions and add value to them. Now, before we continue, as a culture, the way that we do things, we would always share with you the definition of civility. And this morning, we're going to be choosing the definition from civility experts. Good morning, Imole David. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Let us know where you're calling from. I appreciate you all. So the definition of civility from civility experts, it's a conscious awareness of the impact of one's thought. Dr. Kelly, happy birthday. Thank you for being here. A conscious awareness of the impacts of one's thoughts, actions, words, and intentions on others, combined with a continuous acknowledgement of one's responsibility to ease the experience of others, example through restraint, kindness, and a consistent effort to adopt and exhibit civil behavior as a non-negotiable point of one's character. We kind of lost our guest there, but I know she's going to come back on. Hello, Mia. Let us know where you're calling from. Thank you so much for being here. So it is our responsibility to continuously ease the experience of others, pay attention to other people, apologize honestly, and refrain from idle complaints and give and accept constructive criticism. So, civility is really focused on positive people's treatment. If you think that the definition was a mouthful for you, that's fine. What I need you to take away from this session is civility, it's focused on positive people's treatment. Hello, Peter from Kenya. I know it's Kenya or Uganda. Thank you for being here. So we're going global, guys. Hang on tight. Our guest, I can see that he's trying to come back in, and we are going to get this party started in a couple of minutes. So, if you're just joining us for the very first time, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Louisa Akaiso, and I am a master civility trainer and a leadership expert and coach. And if you want to know what I do, I work confidently with leaders that pay great importance in themselves and their reputation. And that's going to be you this morning because you made out time to be here with us. And I appreciate you for being here. Now, just do us a favor by giving us some likes, share some love. I'm trying to bring our guests back online. Just give us 1 second. Perfect. I think he's going to be coming on. He's all the way in Lagos, Nigeria, where, hello, Kingsley. I'm so sorry that the network pushed you out there for 1 minute, but I'm glad that you're here. Can you hear me? Hello, Erisa Mary, and I know that you're calling from Cameroon. Thank you for being here. I love all my sisters and brothers in the house. So give us some love, some likes, because when you do that, Facebook would be able to share this video to a lot more people. And together, we will be able to build a community of like minded individuals. And so glad I'm back. Yes, Helen, I missed you. Thank you from Manitoba. I missed you guys. I am back here and we're back here stronger. Trust me, I'm so fired up this morning. I brought in a lot of great nuggets from John Maxwell conference. Hello, Bassett Duke. Thank you so much for being here. So, Kinsley, I'm not going to take so much of your time. We're just going to go ahead and dive into this session. My first question for you would be, can you define what civility means to you? We always would ask our
Okay.
guests what they know about civility because every day we learn from everyone that comes on the show. So over to you, Kinsley. What does civility mean to you? And share this with the audience.
Okay. Thank you very much, Louisa. If you can hear me here, just type etiquette so that I can know you can hear me. For those, I can see a couple of people I know who is here. Thank you, Shegu Manuel, Osaige, Alex, Timothy, Mr. Treasure Kalu, or Naivi Daniel himself. Thank you very much. And I want to say a big thank you to Louisa for the privilege to be here. For those of you who don't know her, she has been in active etiquette coaching for 15 years. For 15 years. So, and that's a lot. And I appreciate her bringing me here. So, like I said, if you can hear me loud and clear, just type etiquette on the comment section and tap those hearts. Okay, for me, if I would just say civility, for me, is a formal politeness and courtesy behavior. In simple terms, civility is a formal politeness and courtesy behavior. Yeah, thank you, Onaivi. I can see the etiquette. Thank you very much. Civility is formal politeness and courtesy behavior in interacting with people. That's the simple definition I would give for civility.
Thank you so much. Hello, Tracy. Wow, it's so good to have you this morning. Hello, Onaivi. I don't know where you're calling from. Hello, Success from Florida, Orlando, Florida. Yes, I just got back. I had fun with Mickey Mouse, and I am here and back to work. So thank you so much, Kingsley Ogbiti. For those of you who do not know so much about Kingsley Ogbiti, he is a certified etiquette professional by the International Association of Professional Career College in the United States of America. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a lot for me. Okay, so he's very involved in empowering and training a lot of youth in Nigeria. Especially, he was part of the Edo Mega Youth Summit, and he kind of spoke on the new media. And this is why we're bringing him here today to educate us on social media etiquette for the young people. And if you all would agree with me, there are a lot of young people online. Now, what they do online sometimes can be very worrisome. Okay, so I believe that being around us, and please share this video on your page. If you have any young people at home that you think can benefit from this, do that right now, please, because we want to get them on here to learn what is appropriate, what is acceptable with how they show up online. So I have another question for you, Kinsley. Please talk to the audience about what the red lines on social media can be, and also enlighten the audience about cyberbullying. Over to you, Kinsley.
Okay, thank you very much on red lines. I'm going to share on red lines and cyberbullying. Red lines on social media are these are lines you shouldn't cross. When I say red line, it means you shouldn't cross that. So now I'm going to tell you a story of somebody who crossed a red line and it caused the person. Yes, that's on Friday, 30th December 2013. Justin Sacco, yes, was traveling from Heathrow Airport in London to Cape Town in South Africa. And she tweeted this, going to Africa, hope I don't get AIDS. Just kidding. She tweeted it, and guess what? She boarded. It was a flight for 12 hours. And guess what? In that same 12 hours, she started trending. That tweet got retweeted 3,000 times, and she had less than 600 followers. Less than 600 followers. Then somebody in Miami started a hashtag, which is, has Justine landed yet? And trust me, it got the attention of people. The heavyweights in the industry got this attention, and there was no way to get her because what she was airborne. There was no Wi-Fi on the plane she boarded, and her phone cannot be reached because there was no network. And this was happening in the space of 12 hours. Her company, and guess what? She's an executive PR of a company. The executive public relations officer of a company was the person who did that. Now the company was trying to get that lady, but they could not because for 12 hours. So if there's anything she needed to do, she would have been able to do it in time. But because she crossed a red line and tweeted, she was airborne, and people were waiting and saying, has she landed? Somebody in South Africa, where she was going to, went to the airport to wait for her. That's to let you know how social media was far back in 2013. And guess what? When she got down, she got a call. What happened? And she was trying to explain. Guess what happened? On Saturday being 24th Saturday, the 24th day of 2013, she got fired from the place she was working. She got a note telling her that she was sacked. And while this was going on, somebody capitalized on her name, which is Justin Sacco, and bought a domain name with that her name, justinsacco.com. If you go to justinsacco.com, as I tell you now, it's redirecting people to help people for Africa that need aid. And that is a red line that she crossed. Yes, it cost her what? Her job. But I just got to know that 5 years later, which is, it happened in 2013, in 2018, she got called back in the company. Yes, she was lucky. But for some people, they will not be lucky. Then another red line I see people crossing, which is not right. One of the red lines is you don't announce the birth of somebody's child on social media, no matter who the person is to you. If the person happens to be your friend, your best friend, no. It's the duty of the person, be it the mother or the father, to announce that, oh, we have a bouncing baby boy. Yes, do not do that. You are not in the best position to do that. Then another one you shouldn't do, if somebody dies, somebody passed out, are you a family member? If you're not a family member, then don't go there and share it. It is a red line, and see many people do, and it is not good. Another one that's common down here is Nigeria. I meet somebody, for example, let's say I meet Mr. Shegumanuel, he's the brain behind Mega Youth Summit. I say, Mr. Shegumanuel tells me that he is getting married, and that's good news, and I'm happy for him. The next thing, I carry my phone, I start sending that to everybody and say, oh, guess what? Oh, do you know what's happening? Shegumanuel is getting married. By the way, Shegumanuel is already married. That is the red line. No, you shouldn't cross. That's a red line. If you cross that, you don't know that the person wants a loud wedding, or the person wants a wedding that will just be for him and his friends. If the person wants a quiet wedding, trust me, that's a red line, and you have crossed that. And it is wrong. It can cost you your job. In August 2nd, 2018, somebody tweeted, she's currently in America, she said, I'm going to America, hope I don't get shot. And somebody else that knew about the Justin Sacco incident tweeted, that's commented on it and said, this just reminds me about Justin Sacco. She didn't have the more hype that she is supposed to get. She is lucky. Yes, but for some other people, they might not be lucky about it. That is a red line. So let me stop on red line and move to cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is not what you might be thinking and say, oh, the person stretch out his hand or something. Say, okay, if you are my friend and you really want to show that you're my friend, please share this post. That is cyberbullying. Yes, that is cyberbullying. For example, people come up and say, okay, who are you going to vote for? Because right now, in my country, Nigeria now, elections is just some months away. That's February. And you ask a simple question and say, who are you going to vote for? People do what? People start commenting. And you see people start attacking people and say, no, don't vote for this person. No, why did you do that? No, that is cyberbullying. It is their opinion. And for me personally, I tell people this. There are two things I will not want you to share on social media. It's good. It's good, but I will not want to share it because these things spark up conversation and it touch people and they get annoyed and they get aroused. There are two off topics I tell people be mindful on how you share on them. One of them is politics. Yes, politics can rubbish you if you don't handle it very well. And religion, yes, politics can rubbish you very well. I know far back some years ago, a speaker I respected. I will not mention his name because some of you here might know him. He said something about politics, about our president. That was Goodluck Jonathan, our former president, and people joined him and they rubbished our president. Then they rubbished him, and guess what? He made another post about something educative, about something enlightening, and people rubbish that post. You know why? You cannot play with the pigs and not come out dirty. It's the basic truth. You can't play with the pigs and not come out dirty. So he has played with the people in politics and they feel, oh, we are all the same. And now he's doing something, they rubbish that and they said, oh, I pity for him. So that's the little I can say. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Kingsley. And for those of you who are just joining, Ernesto Mbaka, hello. I don't know where you're calling from, but thank you for being here. Hello, Fazel Memot. I don't know where you're calling from. Thank you for being here. Comment in the box below and just let me know the city that you're calling in from. And I really do appreciate your making out time to be here. And the topic of today, if you're just joining us, social media etiquette for the young people. Hello, Ella from Virginia. Thank you for being here. So, Kingsley, you have talked about cyberbullying and the red lines. Thank you so much. I have another question for you. Now, what do you consider as civil communication on social media? I mean, how should parents or adults respond to a bullying behavior if they observe it? I mean, how should people communicate with each other on social media? Because sometimes I notice that our young people just post anything on social media. They post anything. They write anything on their page. They copy and post videos. And so just talk to our audience on what is accepted as a civil communication on social
Hello, ma.
media. Over to
Hello,
you.
ma. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, it's breaking. The network is breaking over where I am. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I
If you
can
can
hear
hear me,
you.
can you just please take the questions again so that I can answer you?
Okay, yes. So my
Yes,
question would
I'm
be,
having.
what do you consider as civil communication on social media? It looks like we lost him there and he's going to come back up. So for our viewers, thank you for being here. You would have noticed, and if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to put it in the comment box below because we're here to take the questions as well. Now, we have people posting things that are not appropriate on social media, and this is very worrisome. Now, the questions I always ask is that you should make sure that your brand on social media is in alignment with your true brand, what you're trying to give out there. What is the message that you're trying to pass to other people? I can see our guest trying to come back on. Hello, Kingsley. If you just say hello, and I would be able to bring you back. I can see you trying to get on. Yes, I can see you trying to get back on, and we are happy to have you back. So, a lot of times we do not know where to stop. We put so much information, our personal information, on social media, and that shouldn't be so. It should be limited to what is important that you want people to know about you. You shouldn't be telling people about what is happening inside, of your home and bring out all of your secrets on social media. I don't think that's what social media was created for. Social media, of course, is a great platform to connect with people, to network with people, but like civility says, it's important that we are aware and be responsible to ease the experience of the next person. So when you're trying to put a post on social media, can you think about it? I mean, read it up a couple of times and see how is this going to be perceived. Um, okay, hello, Ella. She says she's unable to connect to the session. I'm not sure what's going on, Ella. And if can you guys hear me? If you're having difficulty hearing me, let me know. Can you comment in the box below if you can hear me? I think the network is pretty crazy today. Um, would you want your mama reading that post? Yes, Coach Eric is here. That's right, Coach Eric. That was a good one. Thank you so much. Yes, according to Coach Eric, is that would you want your mom to read the same posts? All is good, thank you, and we just keep going. So before you put anything on social media, before you allow your young ones, your children, to be able to post, before you allow them to open up an account, spend the time to educate them on what is acceptable. You can hear me in Canada. Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Ella, I really apologize. I'm not sure what is happening, but I do hope that you'll be able to connect with me. Hello, Ag Nguvan. Thank you so much for joining. I'm not sure where you're joining from, but thank you. Can you comment in the box below? Oh, yes, Ella is here in the house. Thank you. So before you put the post out, before you allow your children to jump on social media, spend the time and talk to them about social media. What is acceptable to put on social media? If you are trying to show up as an expert, listen, you have no business having a profile picture and you're half nude. That doesn't align with your brand. That doesn't give a right message about you. What you do on social media, you have to know that social media is the real world. Because it just kind of looks like people feel that social media is being in a box, and so when I step out of the box, nobody can see me. No, I do not think so. If you are on social media, people in Malaysia, people in Kenya, people all over the world. Hello, Louisa. You're from Nigeria. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Anyone can see the contents that you're sharing. Another thing that I wanted us to talk about until we have our guests come online really is how can, sorry, our guest is here. I'm going to try to bring you online. Kingsley, I just sent you an invitation. I'm going to try to bring you online. I hope you can get it. Thank you. Great. You're here again. Woohoo. So I was just working on that question for you, and maybe you might want to add to that. What is considered and accepted as civil communication on social media? Over to you, Kingsley.
Okay, thank you very much. And I want to apologize for everybody when I went out. It's not intentional. It was network that happened, and I'm happy I'm back here. Okay, for me, civil communication. For me, I would like to simplify it and say it's the proper way to communicate on social media. Yes, one of the way what I recognize as a civil communication is any text or anything you write that you will be proud of in 5 years' time. Yes. What will you be proud of in 5 years' time? If you are communicating on social media, e.g., you are writing, you don't write with all caps. If you write with all caps, you are not being civil. All caps means you are shouting at the person you are talking to or the people you are talking to. So all caps, you are shouting. Yeah, somebody will say, I know of some celebrities on either Instagram or Twitter that write in all caps. If you want to write in all caps, then you need to
Couple
go
of
to your
times and
bio
see.
and indicate that I write with all caps so that these people will see it. Yes, I know of two people who write with all caps in for those people in Nigeria. One was Alibaba before, then now it's verified. Then the other one is Timi Dakolo. They write with all caps, but they will let you know that they write with all caps so that people will not see that what they are shouting. Then also another way to be civilized is to write whatever you're writing in full. Yes, I see people writing, for example, they want to write, I can see you. Instead of writing the ICAN, they write the IC and you. I can see you. No, nobody's understanding that because the people you are speaking to are not just people in your circle. And the truth is that social media is now where the world lives. Now we don't go to social media now. No, the world now lives in social media right now the way it is. Yes. Then also civilized way also is the pictures that the pictures you put out there. Yes. If you don't put out a good picture of you out there, you might be a nice person, but trust me, you are sending a wrong message. Now, this is something I want you people to do, but don't leave here now. Maybe after the class, you will go there and do it. Write your name. For example, my name is Kingsley Ogbiti. Go to Google, www.google.com, write your name, click on search. After search, click on images. The images you are seeing there, is this something you want to be proud of in 5 years' time? No. If it's something you'll not be proud of, go and look for where those pictures are and either block them or delete them somewhere, because you are sending a message. Because people meet you first online before they meet you in person or trying to have a discussion with you. For example, Louisa, that brought me up here, it was on social media. She met me first before we took the discussion to WhatsApp. If she comes onto my page and what she's seeing is not sending the right message, then she will not want to discuss with me. It's as simple as that. Yes. And we don't want to discuss with me. Yes, oh, chilling this, oh, this chilling. Is it what you want to send out there? If it's not, yes, everybody's posting every day, but post the right content. I know there's a lot of pressure to be everywhere, posting every time. But please send the right message. Yes, are you writing in all caps? You are not being civil. Are you writing in abbreviations or short words? You are not being civil at all. Are you posting pictures that are not depicting things that are right? You are not being civil. And yes, there are some pictures you will put out and say, yes, you have 6 packs, you snap it. You are harassing people. That's not civility. Yes, you are harassing people and you don't know. Yes, for a lady, you open the upper part of your body. You are not being civil. You are harassing people. That's not being civil. Thank you very much, Ma.
Thank you so much, Kingsley. You have made some really great points. And I have a comment from Ella, who said, in 5 years' time, can you be proud of who you were and what you said? And abbreviations is not a universal language. And thank you so much. Hello, Christine. I know you're calling in from Canada. Thank you for being here. And I think these are very valid points. And we can go on, but we're almost at the top of the hour. So, viewers, thank you so much for being here. If you have a comment or you have a question, pop it in the box below. Okay, we are talking about social media etiquette for the young people, but we've shared contents that are valuable even for the adults. Now, my final question to you, Mr. Kingsley, would be, how can our parents or other adults in the community help the kids or the young people to prevent bullying, and kind of prevent cyberbullying or any form of bullying? Over to you, Kingsley.
Okay, good. The fundamental place for any child growth is the family. Family is an important factor in an upbringing of a child. There's no way you can rule out the family out of the circle. Yes, you say, okay, there's somebody who is a leader, somebody who is the president, somebody who is doing great things. They all come out from what? From family. So that's why family is important. Okay, one of the ways we can prevent cyberbullying, first and foremost, is that the parents should genuinely care for the child. I'm going to connect this. Just stay with me. I know of some people who their father adds them up on Facebook, they block them off. So their father or their parents, they don't see any post their child is making anywhere. Why do they block their parents? Because now there is not a good relationship at home with that person. Yes. I know of a respectable lady, yes, she has passed on, that she approached the child. The child was in secondary school, I think about 17, 18 years, and said, please, I want to know who you are dating. And the person did what, brought the girl back home, and they had a good rapport. He said, yes, okay, let me not speak to you as a pastor, let me speak to you as a mother. And they have a good relationship. Now, the mother was not able to do what? Guide that person. So the first place I think they have to do is that you need to foster a good relationship with your child. Yes, if you foster a good relationship with your child, then you cannot take it further. When you take it further is you send your child a friend request, you accept it. Like for me, for those who follow me on Facebook, you know my dad is my friend. And my dad is one of my biggest fans. If you follow my Facebook account, my dad comments on everything I do. There are sometimes I make some comments that, oh, he's not okay. What does he do? He calls me up and say, Kingsley, oh, check this thing, rephrase it. So first and foremost, one thing I would say is that have a good relationship. If you have a good relationship with them, then you move it up by being their friends on social media. Then you now guide them and say, okay, no, I don't think this is right. If you see this thing happening, it's not right, and you shouldn't do that. Then if this thing happens, let me know, and don't just respond like that. If somebody says something to you and you know you cannot respond anyhow, somebody talks to you outside and you cannot respond to the person, then don't do that same thing there, because it's not just you that you are doing it, you are doing it for the entire family. Some people have a family name that they have to protect, but because your child goes down on social media and say nonsense, they will not just refer to that child. They will say, oh, he's from this family. So one key thing first is to build a good relationship with your child. When you have a good relationship with your child, then you can now nurture them and say, okay, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this, but when this thing happens, then this is what you will do. Then if you are confused at any particular point in time, I am here to help you, because people don't want to know how much you know until they know how much you care. And for most parents, you just want to instill things and say, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Those things don't work again. We are in the 21st century age. Yes, we are in 21st century age. Some things you do in the 20th century does not work. Relationship is key. There are some people, when they get money, the first person they call is not even their parents. They call other people because there is no relationship. So you can't just say, oh, I want to, some people say, oh, my child does not do this to me, because you do not foster a good relationship first. For me, relationship is key. When you have the basis of your relationship with them, then you can now be correcting them. And then they're not like, oh, this is my dad, this is my mom, is the caring person for me. So from there, they will not be able to accept everything that you are doing. Then also, when somebody says to a child that, oh, you this ugly person, this picture is ugly, that's a bully, and the parent sees it, you call further your child and say, you are not ugly. See, what somebody says to you does not validate you except you give the approval. Yes, so that's one way they can nurture cyberbullying, by being there and show them genuine love and care. Yes, when somebody says something wrong to your child on social media, what you have to do, get the child, show the person some love and say, no, does that person know you? No. The person says you are a rag. Are you a rag? No. But there's more in you. Not let somebody say something about you that is not true. And trust me, if you are being there and being sincere with them to help them grow, cyberbullying will not get to them. Yes. You will see somebody who will just say, oh, I'm depressed. And you see people going out there saying, oh yeah, kill yourself now. No, kill yourself. No, that's wrong. And also, the people you surround yourself with also matters. Yes, there's somebody in this country, in Nigeria, that posted something that the marriage was in chaos. So he posted something. His friends were calling him. He was not picking. People were saying a lot of things. Okay, why are you showing up yourself? And he was about to commit suicide. But because he had friends who say if he's not picking a call, he's going to do something drastic, they went to his house and they helped him and they took him out of the house. Yes, not only the young adults that are being bullied, the other adults, the advanced adults, are also being bullied. So in social media, who are the people who you surround yourself with? Who are the people who are your trusted circle on social media? Because some people say some things does not necessarily mean that what they say is true. But who are the people who you look around with? Who are the people who you respect and who are your mentors? So by so doing, you will overcome cyberbullying. And the truth of the matter is that please do not let people pressure you on social media. Some of the things you see in social media is not true. It's not true. Let me give you a clear example. Somebody was flying from a country to another country, and he was told that his ticket was upgraded to business class. The airline did it for him, and he was happy. And he snapped and posted. He said, "Many of you will see this now, and you will think, oh, he's flying business class." He said, "No, they upgraded it." And he said, "There are so many people when they are coming down from a plane, they leave the economy class, they go to the business class or first class because these people have left, and they snap on it. And you are telling yourself, oh, I have not arrived. Oh, he's flying first class." He said it's a lie. So don't let people put you on unnecessary pressure. Trust me, you are doing very well, better than some people you are seeing what they are posting. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kingsley. That was a lot of great points. I am so thankful and grateful that you made out time to be here. So I'm just going to call up a few more people. Evelyn Macarena, thank you so much for being here. Dr. Gloria Burgess, Thank you, Dr. Lokoko. Thank you so much for being here. We have a few more other people. Izay from Canada, thank you for being here. My brother, David from Virginia, thank you so much for all of your support, guys. I think we had an amazing session today. Kingsley, you would have to come back again because this is something that affects everyone. And of course, this lesson, it's
Yes,
also valuable for even the older people. And thank you for making out time from your busy schedule
yes,
to be here with us. So, just
yes,
before we get going, I just want you guys to know that Civility Academy is already receiving contributions from our viewers. I mean, if you're in the DMV area and you would like to have food and pastries distributed to you, your organization, or a group of less privileged people, we are happy to support them. Just send me an inbox or an email at Louisa at thecivilityacademy.com. We also have the Train the Trainer program for Virginia. Thank you so much, Akperan Shawan, for being here. Thank you. We have the Train the Trainer program for Virginia for civility at work. Thank you so much, Cynthia from Canada. Thank you for being here. And this is for people who are interested in acquiring a certification in civility at work or courtesy coach, that's civility for the young people. If you want to become a confidence, courage, and courtesy coach, please send me an email. It's Louisa at thecivilityacademy.com. You can also go to my website. It's www.thecivilityacademy.com. So we have come to the top of the hour. And just so you know, we have two sessions today because I wasn't here last week. I was busy in the conference. I thought I was going to give you a bonus. Okay, so don't run away from your Facebook in a couple of minutes. Come on again. We have another great session starting up today for the young people, and it will be great to continue to work with you. Thank you so much, Guvern, for being here. Thank you, Izeri. Thank you, Enor. Thank you, Esther, for being here. Thank you, Brandy, for being here. Thank you, Mirella, for being here. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Esther, again, for being here. I really appreciate you guys. I love you all. It has been great to work and serve you. And let me know if you do have any comments or any questions. You can still leave it
yes.
in the
There's some
comment box
questions. Yeah,
below, and I'll pass it on to Kingsley. Let me just check this
yes,
out. It looks like we have one more person with a question here. And it says, why does
yeah.
it seem easier for people to be unfriendly or cold than being kind, hence having to learn and be reminded about civility? This is interesting, Toko. Thank you from South Africa. I can take that question, Toko. When we're a lot younger, I think that civility has been around for a really long time. And at that time, when we're younger, our parents called it common sense. It was just common sense. It was just the normal way
Yeah,
to live
common sense.
life and be friendly and be kind. But unfortunately, the world has veered towards a different direction, and people have to be reminded. And this is why we
True.
need you and I to be the agents of change, to do it in your circle, do it with people around you, in your church, in the mosque, wherever that you find yourself. Continue to preach the word of civility. The message of civility is what the world needs right now. Okay, so Toko, you can
Yes.
be part of what we're doing. And I hope to see you in the next session. So, guys, I hate to let you go. I hate to let you go, but we have to leave right now. Hello, Christy Aston. Thank you so much for being here and hope to see you very shortly. Hello, Ogechi Enoch. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Sam. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Ben. Thank you for being here. And we have to go right now, but we are here every Mondays and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We do have an extra session, a bonus session that's coming up shortly. And so just hang on tight if you're just coming. I love you all, and I am so happy to serve you. See you very soon. Bye for now.